Hi guys, I'm Michelle with the Recipe Bandit, and today we're going to be making a saucy peanut chicken noodle bowl. This is our take on a weeknight Asian meal that's super easy to put together, but utilizes a couple of shortcuts. It makes it, because of the shortcuts, a very fast and easy meal. It's got chicken, it's got broccoli, it's got noodles, it's got all sorts of things, great big flavors, little bit of time, which is good because I'm running extremely late today and I really meant to do this video much earlier today, and now I'm kind of in a rush. So you get to see me actually put it together just as fast as you can. All in all, this one takes about 20 minutes to cook, not very long at all. I already have a pot of water getting ready to go for the spaghetti because we're going to use spaghetti. We'll talk about that in just a second. Spaghetti is going to take about 11 minutes to cook according to the manufacturer directions on the box. So we're going to get that going because that's the longest part of this meal. So let's talk about what we need to make this. We have about a half a box of spaghetti, uncooked spaghetti, regular, plain, enough to serve 4 people. You want 4 servings. This is a 4-serving meal. So even if you're only going to eat 2 and you're going to have leftovers for lunch, that's fine. We kind of aim for about a half a box of the dried spaghetti. We also have some Asian sesame salad dressing. This is one of our shortcuts we're going to use to make the sauce. If you have some in the fridge, you're only going to need about a cup of it. So you don't need to buy a whole new bottle. But this is our superstar of this recipe. We also have some fresh broccoli. I just got a head of broccoli, cut it up into bite-sized florets like this. It's all washed and ready to go. We are actually going to use a shortcut with cooking these too. We also have a pound of chicken breast. You can use chicken tenderloins if you prefer, but this pound of chicken breast has been cut into thin little strips, just like this. They'll cook faster and they're perfect size for this meal. So then we have some peanut butter, some soy sauce, some garlic powder, and some ground ginger. These things are going to combine to make the sauce. So these are all regular pantry staples. And then we have some olive oil, some kosher salt and pepper for frying up the chicken. Finally, for serving, we have some sliced green onions and we have just some roasted peanuts. These things are completely optional, but they really do finish it, and it's a delicious meal, and we have always included them. So if you have the opportunity to do it, do it. So I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras over to the stove top because we are going to get the spaghetti going and we're going to fry up the chicken. We're going to get this recipe made. This is a 20-minute cook time one, super duper fast. If your broccoli's washed and cut, if your chicken's cut and your spaghetti's portioned out, no problem at all. So let's switch cameras and get going. Our water is starting to boil, so we are going to go ahead and put in our spaghetti. Now, it's really important that the water is generously salted and that you pay attention to the cooking time for the spaghetti that is on your manufacturer's package. And the reason why is because when there's 3 minutes of that cooking time left, we're going to toss the broccoli in. So let's go ahead and put in our spaghetti. That is half a box or enough for 4. Now moving over to a deep skillet, we are going to add olive oil, and we are going to heat the olive oil over medium-high heat. We are going to add the chicken to the skillet. We are going to generously season it with salt and pepper. And we're going to break it up so it's not all in a pile. We are going to allow the chicken to cook for 7 to 8 minutes until no longer pink. And every so often, you'll want to give the chicken a stir and also the pasta that's cooking. While everything else is cooking, let's go ahead and make our Asian sesame sauce. Start with our 1 cup of Asian sesame dressing. We are going to add our soy sauce, our 2 tablespoons of creamy peanut butter, our garlic powder, and our ground ginger. We are going to whisk this all together until completely combined. This is going to flavor our dish, and these flavors are so good together, and this mixture is so easy. You just have to whip it together and you have a delicious sauce for these noodles and chicken. And broccoli, don't forget the broccoli. So we just whisk this together until it's completely combined. When you're finished, it's going to look a little just like that. Our timer has gone off, saying that our pasta is 3 minutes from being done. We're going to give it a quick stir. And we're going to put all of this broccoli in and let it cook. It only needs 3 minutes. And it's going to get nice and green, and it will be ready to serve with our noodles. I'm going to set the timer for 3 minutes and get that started. All right, our chicken is all done. You can see that it's no longer pink. It's browned a little. We're going to leave it here in the pan so it doesn't lose any heat while we take the last 3 minutes with the broccoli cooking. Unfortunately, this is where I realized that I've lost my audio. But the noodles are cooked through, the broccoli is green and crisp tender, and this is ready to go. Well, my audio still isn't cooperating, but it is time to put this delicious dinner together. Beginning with our shortcut Asian sauce, we are going to start adding it to the chicken. The idea is to get the chicken nice and coated in this sauce, as the chicken is going to flavor the pasta, the broccoli, and all of the other elements. So we're going to go ahead and stir it around until all of our chicken pieces are coated. It's going to look just like this. Next up, we are going to take our pasta and our broccoli, and we are going to drain it, and then we are going to divide the mixture evenly between 4 bowls. This is the base for our dinner, and you'll want to be sure that you have about the same amount of pasta and broccoli in each one. Finally, it's time to start topping our pasta and our broccoli with our saucy peanut chicken mixture. All right, so we're divvying the chicken up between all 4 bowls, trying to do it kind of evenly. Make sure everybody has some chicken. Oops. And then over this chicken, over the pasta, over the broccoli, we're just going to spoon the rest of this sauce. So everybody's going to get a little extra sauce. And this is just, it's such a delicious sauce over the noodles. It's just yummy. Okay, and then to finish up, move that out of the way. To finish up, we're just going to put some sliced green onions on each bowl, and then some dry roasted peanuts. And they just finish it off. They give kind of a nice contrasty crunch. Okay, so once they're all put together, this is what they're going to look like. These are a great weeknight meal. They're really filling because of the pasta. They're good for you. They've got the broccoli, they've got sauce, they've got chicken. They're tasty, delicious, and there's 4 pretty good servings here. So I'm going to go ahead and go call my family for dinner, but in the meantime, the recipe for this saucy peanut chicken noodle bowl is on our website at therecipebandit.com and also down in the description. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I'm so glad you did. I'm happy to have you anytime. I want to know if you make this. Let me know if you do, because I'm so curious as to what other people think. Please make sure, if you like what we're doing, that you like and subscribe. Click that little notification button so you know when we put out new videos. We're trying to put them out at least every Wednesday. So we're going to have this delicious dinner now, and thank you guys so much. We'll see you again soon.